We're here at Old Richards Rugby Club. My name is Alan Lamb. I'm head of fundraising and founder of Rugby for Heroes. We're here today to start our transition through rugby course. Rugby for Heroes started back in 2012 when we've done our first event at Twickenham. People started to ask, so, rugby and the military, what can we do? We wanted to try and develop that. So it took us a couple of years to sort of come up with a 5-day residential course. We work with the RFU and we qualify military personnel to the level 2 qualification. We also look at mental well-being and we also look at employment. So that's the three main things we do as a charity. Sort of run about 36 courses now, developed about 350, 360 community coaches in the last sort of 10 years.
Ryan Lamb, professional rugby player for 17 years. I'm an ambassador of the charity. People you meet is fantastic. I mean, like the stories that you kind of meet through the military personnel is absolutely brilliant. Everyone comes from different backgrounds, but then when they come in, obviously they got the military and the rugby interest, and it just shows how that kind of could bring people together. The really exciting thing is when you see people go on from this course and also become like a family and all and do very well through the skills that they've learned in the course, which is very satisfying. If you're ever thinking about when you're leaving the military or you haven't really got that support network or you're worried about the transition, I think to come here you kind of see the value that and the skills that you've learned around the military does transfer into civilian life, and we're here to facilitate that.
What's the connection between the military, particularly, and rugby?
The values, I think, in between the rugby and the military kind of share, and it kind of interlinks. And when you come out of that routine, it can knock you out a little bit, and some people find that difficult to cope with. Kind of that purpose is kind of taken away from you. I think it's nice to share those type of stories and understand that other people have that type of difficulty. It's having that reassurance that other people have gone through that transition, and I think rugby is a fantastic tool to help these military personnel to be able to show the skills that they have learned in the army, the things that they might not think are important, but it does transfer over to civilian life.
I'm Colin Jarvis, former captain of the Welsh rugby team, and I'm here today just to chat with some of the servicemen, some of the servicewomen about their transition from their military career and how they're going to move into civilian life, because it's not too far away from what we experience as professional rugby players. So we just had a really good chat. I said a few things about how it took me a while to find my own value, understand what had happened within my career and how I could fill out a CV with it. I think that the response in general was very positive. I think the underlying theme that we all agreed on is kind of knowing who's out there to support us, who can help us on our journey, who can help us on our transition, and receiving that help, being open to receive it. And then ultimately, you could be the right jockey but on the wrong horse, and you may have to try a couple of horses, but just be confident in yourself, believe in yourself. And if you have to change career or change job, or try a couple of different things, then so be it. Just be bold enough to do that. Find something that brings you peace, brings you joy, and then make the most of it.